to pop on because I have a couple of the new Urban Decay Summer Nights products to share with you. So first of all, I have one of the beauty balms. These are kind of like, they're the same formulation as the kind of BB cream that they came out with. I'll just get it for you so you know what I'm talking about. This one looks like this. This came in kind of one shade to begin with. I believe they have about 3 shades of this now. I'm not sure if you can get them in the UK in different shades, but this is kind of like a universal shade. That's how they kind of marketed it. So this was like a BB cream, and so they've come out now with 2 kind of illuminating and bronzing ones. I have the bronzing one to share with you, and it looks like this. Very nice packaging. Same scent, as I said, as the BB cream, the original one. This is broad spectrum, SPF 20, DNA damage reducing, optical blurring and oil free. You get 35ml. And I think the idea behind these is that you kind of can use them on top of your foundation, or you can just use them underneath your foundation, kind of like a bit of a glow, or you can use them on their own. And it looks like this. Let me get out the tube. It's quite light, obviously not on me because I'm very, very pale, but when you rub it in, it is actually quite light, and it does, as you can see, leave a nice sheen. So it's not kind of orangey at all. It's very, very pretty, and I think that would be really nice underneath kind of like a BB cream or a foundation or whatever. You just use it on its own, but it is really lovely. It gives it a nice bronzy glow. So that's the bronzing one. Let's do a pearlescent one. And I'm not entirely sure whether we've got this in this country. I don't know whether it was released over here in the UK, but there is in the States, I know that much, one for all over the body, which is kind of the same deal as this. But you could use it on your shoulders and your kind of chest, I suppose, for a bit of a glow. But I really like that. I've always liked the smell of the Urban Decay kind of BB cream type thing, so I'm glad they've incorporated that into this particular product. So I really like it. I think it's very, very nice. It's something I will definitely use. It's a nice bronzy sheen, very nice, but not too orange either, which is good. So that's £23, and I'll link everything that I've mentioned down below in the description box. The big kind of release for their Summer Nights collection this year is the new Naked Flushed palettes. They released 3 new ones. The original was just called Naked Flushed, and then they released 3 new ones, and I have 2 of them to share with you. They're very, very pretty. The one that I don't have is more of a coral, and I believe that is called Streak. It's more of a corally shade, just like the lip gloss. So it's the same kind of deal, it's the same packaging, really lovely, very substantial packaging. These are £22. I don't know why these are £1 cheaper than the bronzing BB cream, but there we go. So these are £22, and they kind of come with the colours on the back so that you don't get them mixed up in your collection, which is kind of a cool idea. They get a nice mirror in them that's not warped. I haven't taken the plastic off mine. I don't want to blind you guys. But they have a nice mirror, and as you know, they come with 3 kind of contour, highlight and blush shades. So this one I'm showing you is Native, and this is really beautiful. This is kind of like a cotton candy pink. The blush itself doesn't have any shimmer in it. Then there's this beautiful kind of pearly highlight there, which is actually kind of got a lot of pink in it. And then the bronzer is quite fair, which is very nice, because usually I tend to find with bronzers, especially in palettes such as this, when they come all in one, I tend to find they're a little bit too deep for me. But this is a nice shade, and the bronzer does have some shimmer in it, but I don't think it would be noticeable on. So you could blend these all together, or you can just use them individually. I don't like blending them all together. I kind of get a little bit funny about it. It kind of just freaks me out a bit. I don't know why. It's like ruining it. So what I do is I just use them individually with, you know, the right size brush. But that is Native. It is super pretty. I really do like it. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's Native. Swatch it for you. I haven't swatched these at all yet because they just arrived a minute ago. Oh, the blush is very pigmented. That's nice. So that's the blush. Very pretty. You can see that. There, just about. And then the highlight shade, let me see what this is like. They're super, super creamy, funnily enough, for powders, but they're not really, because that's what you expect from Urban Decay. The highlighter is very beautiful. It's just in the middle there. And then the bronzer, ooh, that's lovely. That's really pretty. I don't know whether that'll show up. But super pretty. I'd imagine that would be really nice kind of as an all over, kind of just a general bronzy colour. But you could definitely use it for highlighting as well. So that's for highlighting. You can definitely use it for contouring as well. But if you just wanted to kind of use it just to give yourself a bronzy glow, I think that'd be really good for that because it's not too dark. So that one is in Native. Very, very pretty. And I'll link this down below. And then the next one I have is Strip, which is beautiful. This one, interestingly enough, is a little bit more, I don't know whether you'll be able to tell, but you can. It's a little bit more kind of dusty, kind of like a dusky rose kind of colour. Very pretty. And the highlight is more of a champagne than silver, so that's very pretty. The bronzer is deeper than Native, and it does have shimmer in it. Beautiful. And I also believe, no, the blush has a little bit of shimmer, but I don't think it has too much. This is beautiful. I think out of the two, this is probably my favourite, just because it's kind of a little bit warmer, and the other one's a little bit cooler. So let's swatch the blush. Like that. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That is pretty. And then the highlighter, which I said is more kind of champagne and goldeny. Oh, that is lovely. I do like that. That's very pretty. I like that. Yeah, actually, when it swatches, I don't know whether it will show up. You see there, just by my tattoo, when it swatches, it's a lot more gold than it looks in the pan. So that's pretty. I like that. And then the bronzer. That's what the bronzer's like. Oh, let me see if I can swatch that. Running out of hand space. Oh, that's gorgeous. The bronzer is actually quite shimmery, which I quite like. It's just there. Most awkward place in the world to swatch it. But the bronzer is actually quite shimmery as well. So that one, Strip is kind of more of a general shimmery kind of nighttime palette, I think, for cheeks. So I do like that one. It's beautiful. It's a lot prettier than when it swatches than it is in the pan, funnily enough. So that is Strip. Really lovely. I'll be getting a lot of use out of these. So those are the couple of the new products from the new Urban Decay Summer Nights collection. As I said, these are £22, but the Beauty Balms are 23. I don't know why, but either way, a good enough price, I think, for the quality. And I love these little palettes. They're lovely for travel, and especially this time of year. You're going away on holiday or anything, you don't need to pack 3 separate products like a highlighter and a blush and a bronzer. You can just pack this and you're pretty much good to go. So I'll link them down below. I hope that was helpful. If you've got any questions about the products, let me know. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.